Round like a circle in a spiral, like a wheel within a wheel, never ending or beginning, like the circles that you find in the windmills of your mind.
Visit StogieGeeks.com/Debonaire for a list of retailers who carry Debonaire cigars. Buy some today and get a little more Debonaire.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Stogie Geeks Show. This is our Debonaire ideal segment for this evening. Cigar Mount Rushmore, Petit Coronas. Can anyone name the 4 presidents without looking at my screen who are on Mount Rushmore? Anyone? Anyone?
Jefferson.
Hold on. Fix your mic before you start.
Don't mess the hair up. Don't you dare mess that hair up.
Joe's hair is going to be on Mount Rushmore.
Jefferson, Roosevelt.
Yeah.
Come on, 168.
162. Washington.
And come on, give it to us.
Trump.
No.
Slavery.
Taft.
Lincoln.
Yes. Lincoln.
Hat. Lincoln.
Lincoln.
I don't know. The guy that wore the hat that got shot. Right. Yes, Lincoln.
Reagan.
He didn't wear a hat. He got shot. He didn't necessarily wear a hat.
Right.
That's true. Are those the only 2 presidents to be shot? Is it Lincoln, Reagan?
Was that
Kennedy?
Kennedy was kind of a big one. Kennedy was a big one. That's 3. Was there 4 or was it just 3? Let's see, there's people. I love doing this because there's people like in their cars driving that know the answer,
shouting,
that
cursing,
screaming,
yelling.
Yeah.
or screaming us because we're idiots and we've already identified.
That's
all
more
three.
like that's more like it.
In either case, we've invoked an
How
emotional
dare you?
response
How
on
dare
the
you?
podcast because it's not about history; it's about cigars. If it was about history, I'd be really embarrassed.
Joe gets
right
rid of
now.
him, and his high school's not even in existence anymore.
Wow! And you went to Hendricken, so all
Sorry.
you did was sports and stuff.
Sorry,
Did you actually study?
not a whole lot.
Did you have classes?
I laughed
other
a lot.
than, like gym or
There's a lot of laughing involved, and
shenanigans.
Poster child for higher education.
Catholic? No, it's a Catholic all-boys school.
pure shenanigans.
See, Joe D went to Catholic all-boys school called Hendricken. I went to what was a Catholic high school and used to be all-boys, but switched to co-ed in the 80s. That's a good trivia, Rhode Island trivia question.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Was it in the 80s, 70s, 80s? No, it had to be before the 90s. My guess is 70s or 80s.
They're better off now
I went to
for various reasons.
I went to an all-girls school, and I was the third class.
And he's got 2 fingers up.
He really did go. It's like the shocker. I went to an all-girls school.
He's got.
But it's closed.
Turn for the worst.
Right.
That's not
So
Debonaire.
once you got there, that's it. They were like, you know what? We're not even going to go back to all girls. We're just closed.
We're done.
Joe Hozempa was there. His hair looked awesome, and we're done.
What is it about that schoolgirl outfit that just drives me
That's
/
like
us
a
crazy?
Everyone /
different
everyone.
podcast that we do.
Is the shocker Debonaire? That's what I'm asking.
That's not Debonair.
Maybe tonight.
To watch Battle Royale.
Maybe tonight. The
Yeah,
donuts
I guess.
involved, the Cadbury eggs, and I don't know.
My movie
What do I know?
recommendation for that would be Battle Royale. That was. Have you ever seen that movie?
No.
Okay, that's your homework. Go watch Battle Royale, and report back. Change your view forever on the schoolgirl outfit.
I'll be back. Battle Royale.
Japanese movie.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Really?
oh, wow.
What's the new one? The one with the chick and they made like 18 sequels and it's
Tom Cruise?
No, Tom
that's-
Cruise is not in
that's
that.
what
There
I'm
was some good sci-fi that he's done. It was the one with the sci-fi one that
He was a ninja in one of the movies. I don't know.
No, not
Last-
that one. That's a different-
Last Samurai.
Yeah.
He was a fighter pilot. Rode a motorcycle and made out with this hot.
That's
blonde
Top
chick.
Gun.
Yeah, it was a good one.
That's great.
It's a good time.
Yeah, great one.
Ride around, get to shoot guns,
Oh, yeah.
fly planes.
Yeah.
All right, Cigar
Classic.
Mount Rushmore.
Yes.
Joe D, do you have a list for this one? You need 4.
Yes, I
There's
do.
4 presidents.
Look at him.
Look, he's all analog. Old school analog. We didn't learn how to use
Joe D. This is
We didn't learn how to use computers in Hendricken, so I had to write it down on a piece of paper.
Tatuaje, Red Label, Tatuaje 6, Petit Corona, I have
Tatuaje Havana 6s. Yes.
Yeah, I purchased
what was
5,
the
6
size
bucks.
called? There was a
Petit Corona.
It was a there was a one that I saw on my list that was
$4
like
price point.
the Lonsdale or like a petite Lancero. Was it an Angel something size in that?
Angeles?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's what it is, yeah.
Is that what it is? That what they call
yeah.
the Petit Corona?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, that's good. Those are cheap too.
They're cheap and they're phenomenal. I love them, man.
Oh, that's a highly underrated. The entire line from Tatuaje in that Havana like red label, we've talked about it several years ago on the show. Like it's so underrated.
I normally have not migrated towards the.
I don't.
My point. If anyone disagrees with me, I just stab him in the leg.
It's a great cigar.
What was that cigar? Tell me now, or I'm going to interrogate you right on the show. I'm going to
Just
jab
one.
it right in your leg.
Just one right in the leg.
I'm going to put that away.
Yeah, put that far away.
I'll get my other pointer. This is my new pointer. It's not as sharp, so I
But that's
can't
still
jab.
a defensive.
It is. It's a Smith & Wesson tactical pen, if you must know.
wow.
I was going to say,
do
with
another segment.
a grip,
It's a whole. Yeah.
tailor-made for an airplane.
It's got the Kung Fu grip. Okay, so Tatuaje.
Do they let you on the plane with that?
Yes, actually, I heard you can travel with this. I'm going to test that.
What?
This spring. Yeah. It's pretty cool. Joe Hozempa,
Yes, sir.
your number one of 4.
In preparation for the show,
Yes, sir.
what I did was I went out today and smoked a plethora of Petit Coronas.
Joey, well played.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And I'm going to start with the Illusion 68.
Oh, good choice, dude.
Yes.
Very
it was-
good.
And let me tell you something. When you have this, you look at the size and visually it has a mild wrapper. You know, you think it's going to be a mild smoke. It gets you. It's a good
Nice.
Petit Corona. It's a little spice bomb.
choice.
I
Yeah.
like it.
Morning smoke?
Yep.
In the morning? You had it in the morning?
Actually, I had that about 5:33 this afternoon. I was a little pressed for time on this segment.
About 5:33. So that could be like 5:33 in 30 seconds. Could be
Had to
5:33 in 45
Spot
seconds.
on. Yeah.
And for the record, you
Around
can smoke,
5:33.
You can smoke 3 Petit Coronas before a Stogie Geeks show and still have a good palate.
It's been done.
I had the Avo Exo Noturno Petit Corona. They don't make these anymore.
Yeah.
Avo Exo is a great line, which they still have today.
Yep.
They were, for whatever reason, and I was talking to Scott, who's the Avo guy, Scott something, anyone. He came on the Stogie Geeks. What episode was it, Joe G?
Episode 158.
I don't recall.
158, definitely 158. And we talked about this, and I couldn't convince him to reintroduce this line because I love the XO blend, and when I ever had it in this Petit Corona, absolutely box worthy. I'm seeing a rating on here from 2014 when I started smoking them, and it's just awesome, so flavorful, great morning smoke, just enough punch to really wake you up in the morning.
Nice.
I mean, it's not like a mild smoke, but you can have it in the morning. You can have it any time of day, and that's one of my things that I like to incorporate in my ratings for cigars is the versatility. If I can smoke it in the morning, midday, at night, and it still maintains that flavor. I was having a conversation with Jose Blanco. We're talking about some of the EPC Connecticut's. He's like, yeah. He's like, I sometimes I smoke those in the afternoon, and like they're still good. Like it has that versatility to it. That's what I love about the Avo XO. Joe D, back to you. While I find what episode we talked to Scott.
The LFD Lennox Maduro. Price point 6.25 and
What is it?
Lennox.
Okay, yep.
And also enjoyable. I love the Lennox anyway. That's kind of a go-to for me when I'm in the shop. Come across it. It is. I got to preface. I'm not the biggest.
Well, the Knox they made
Petit
in the
Corona
Petit
guy.
Corona. Yeah, you're right. That
Yep.
is a good smoke. Good call. I like that we all had different, for the most part, what I could tell, different sticks. That's
It was,
good.
it was a little sneaky.
Good enough
on
price
his
point
part.
too.
The Lennox.
Joe D's sneaky.
Yeah, it was a little sneaky.
He's sneaky.
That was good.
Scott
Hey,
Colasaire.
sneaky.
Scott Colasaire is the brand manager for Avo. Thank
I
you.
used to love the Domain.
Domain is good. It's
I
got that
used
really
to.
grassy
I have to go
profile
back.
to it. Yeah.
That's one of mine.
Hozempa, what else you got?
Davidoff Millennium.
I saw that in our history.
As a wind smoke for sure.
I saw that in our history of the Stogie Geeks. Many Stogie Geeks before you, I sound like Yoda. Many Stogie Geeks before you have reviewed the cigar and given it a high rating. So I'm glad to see it. And they still make that. They kind of dialed back the Millennium line.
Frenchman.
Right.
For a while.
Right. Yeah. It's like I said. I mean, any is just a win-win. You know.
Always.
Like I've entertained some of the stuff. I've done some homework pre-show. Trying to get some of that Nicaraguan blend, but it's not quite Petit Corona in regards to the size. So,
No, it's true.
You know,
They make that really short size in the what's the one with the silver Davidoff with the. It's one of their newer ones.
Yeah, it's got a dark tin. It's got with the brown label. The Nicaraguan blend.
Where is Will? I thought Will was going to be in the lines. Is that
Will
a shorter?
Cooper.
It's a shorter, longer smoke, little thinner, bigger around.
Yes, something like that. Because I smoked one and it's like a.
And I can't stand up.
It's a short Petit Corona. It's actually smaller than a Petit Corona.
Right. Yeah.
They might. I don't know if they make that Nicaraguan, but they definitely make that in the.
Oscuro?
No.
Yeah, the Davidoff Millennium Petit Corona. Definitely seek it out. It's a great smoke. It's awesome.
Nice.
Had that this morning. It's great. Matter of fact, all my Petit Coronas I had all day.
Someone in the chat's probably typing this as well.
Yep.
What it is. All right, Joe D, back to you while I look up what that is because I can't remember off the top of my head.
Macanudo, Connecticut. Price point 4.5. Not the biggest Connecticut guy.
Macanudo?
Yes.
Quart?
Macanudo, Connecticut. $4.5 on the price point, and I'm not a huge Connecticut guy, but it's a win for me.
There you go.
Trying to be that. Trying to follow Paul's suit with the Connecticut and trying to re-expose myself and get there.
Me too.
A couple revisits. Go back to it.
Escurio. Davidoff Escurio.
Oh yeah.
It was the Escurio they make. That's a Gran Perfecto, which is kind of interesting. But they make that in. It's like a half Corona. It's a half Corona, I would call it, in that size. I smoked that one. It was good. I find that the difference between actually, I find a big difference between a Petit Corona and a half Corona. Like a half Corona, I'm still like, where's the rest of my cigar?
Right.
It's kind of funny because it's called a half Corona, but I'm like, where's the rest of my cigar?
It doesn't go through the transition.
I agree.
It just,
agree.
just what you smoke is what you got.
Yep.
And it is what it is. It's
Better hope you like it. Yeah.
As you would say in the computer industry, it's WYSIWYG. What you see is what you got.
Oh,
right? Is that what you guys say?
Jesus.
Did you like that?
Sweet Jesus.
Showing your ages. No one uses WYSIWYG.
No, nobody.
No one uses
Here I am
WYSIWYG.
trying to one up to 160.
No one uses WYSIWYG.
all right.
No one knows what the little save.
Fail.
What's the save?
Fail.
I thought that was
what
what is the icon
fail.
on that save
Moving on.
button? No one knows what that is anymore.
I thought that was like a Harry Potter move
Epic
or
fail.
something.
I got it, man. I got it.
Just trying to butter up the coast. You know.
My next one is an Opus X Petit Corona. No surprise there.
Oh, yeah.
Box worthy smoke. I mean, these just age awesome. They're like little firecrackers. I love
Sticks.
them. Opus X Petit Corona.
Firecracker.
Josepa,
Yes,
back
sir.
to you.
Back to me. I'm going with Kurt Kendall, 420.
420 or 724?
724.
Wow, this is-
What is on you?
724. 420.
Kurt Kendall 420, baby. It's the 420 club.
Smoke 'em if you got 'em.
724.
You put your weed in there, man.
Stash
Definitely.
build.
He has a couple sizes that could fit with that. One's a dog walker, and one it begins with an L. Longs, help me out.
Lonsdale?
Lonsdale. Had the dog walker today. To
Did
try
you
it
walk
out.
a dog while you were smoking the dog walker?
No, I didn't. I didn't have the opportunity, but definitely it comes in both of those sizes. Good stick. I like it. Because what I like about the dog walker is it does go through. It's big enough
To go through the trip progression.
The Petit Coronas are big enough to go through the progression of how a cigar should go.
Yeah.
Joe D.
So I do not have a fourth, but I have a fourth that I'd love to try. The Zeno, Connecticut. and Platinum.
You're looking in your lap. What are you looking at in your lap? Put it
on the table. I've got notes. I've got notes.
I got one that I want to try.
It's his computer, right?
I want to put it in my mouth.
Wait a minute.
Hold
That's
on.
a different show.
Put it on the table, Joe.
The Platinum Scepter, $10 price point.
I'm looking down at my scepter. I mean,
Well,
what?
the previous show, we tackled the Xeno a little bit, and Xeno makes in Connecticut, and a little bit higher in the price point, but, from what I've had before from Xeno, I'm interested in trying it. And that's where I'm at. I did not have a, full disclosure, I did not have a fourth.
You're unprepared for the show.
That's where I want to try.
You can tell that you went to Hendrick.
He does. He doesn't have a fourth, but he has a fifth.
Skipped right over it. It's zero, but he started with zero. And then, yeah.
This anime is phenomenal. Let me tell you right now.
This drink is phenomenal. Roma Craft Tobacco Neanderthal HOXD
Well played.
is how I had this one listed here. That is the Petit Corona size.
Oh, they made a Petit Corona. Nice.
It is awesome.
Is it at Paul Joyle's shop?
It is.
'Cause I'll be there tomorrow.
Hold on, I can tell you. I don't know where these are available.
It might be. He had a pretty, from what I remember, he had a pretty good,
Pretty extensive
stock,
selection over there. Yeah.
It's introduced in a sampler pack. They do have this at Joyle's. It's in the Roma Craft sample pack. It comes with like 2 Petit Coronas in four of the lines. I think 4 or 5 of the lines from Skip. Yeah, so you get the.
I'll be on it tomorrow then. That's it.
Cro-Magnon. You get the Anthropology. Did I say that right?
Anthropology.
Well, they had one small the Petit Corona pack that I had. They had Aquitaine, they had the Cro-Magnon, then they had the Intemperance.
I'm sorry, Intemperance.
Yeah.
Yes, not Anthropology. Intemperance.
Intemperance.
Yep.
I don't know if the
And they had a
Neanderthals in there.
Connecticut, and they had a Neanderthal in that sample
Nice.
pack. And I do buy them at Mr. J's because I love smoking all of them. All of those blends in the Petit Corona are great.
Yep.
Neanderthal, even above and beyond the Connecticut, which is really good, Neanderthal may be my favorite just because it packs a punch, but it's so smooth.
Consistent too.
Very consistent. You're right. You're right, Joe D. Yeah,
Nice.
it delivers every time. You got one more over there, Joe Hazeba. No, you went through all of yours,
Yep.
right?
No,
Nope, you got one more.
I have one more. It made the 2015 Cigar Aficionado list there. Arturo Fluente Petit Corona Maduro.
I don't know. I've had this one.
Classic.
It's I was gonna say it's from the classic facings. Just you definitely can't go wrong.
Yep.
Having that. I spent pretty much most of today having Petit Coronas until we came here on the set with you. So, but yeah, the Maduro was my morning smoke.
Yeah.
Highly suggest it in the morning. It'll wake you up.
Connecticut broadleaf in the morning. I like it.
Put a little kick in your step.
It will. It's like
Yeah.
I'm up. Okay, what am I doing?
Here we go.
Where am I? Am I here? No, I'm here. Right.
Keep you honest. Yeah, man.
My last one on my Cigar Mount Rushmore for Petit Coronas is one that I actually found in my humidor this morning. I found a stash of like 4 of them. I mean, I don't have any more because they're kind of rare and not very easy to find. It's an Oliva Series V Petit Corona.
I think I've had that one.
They
Me neither.
used to just give these out as kind of like an event or like very special kind of cigar. They were available for short periods of time a few years ago to purchase. I think I might have purchased like a $5 probably at Mr. J's on a smoke shop and happened to have them. I grabbed a $5 because I'm like, oh, those are really good. I've gotten them as events before. They're like, yeah, we got a limited supply. I found 4 in my humidor and I was like, yeah, that is a Petit
Game
Corona.
on.
That rocks. So I've got some that have been sitting around for a while. So I got 4 of them. Maybe I've put together actually.
None of them.
No, I mean, I don't have any more. It depends. I'm going to smoke one and see how good they are and then determine if we do that on a show.
Have roads after them.
I did procure, just really quick before we end this segment, some cigars for the 3 of us to smoke. Oliver, you're welcome to come. But
I'll be back.
these guys are regular.
Thanks, sir.
I'll see if I have 4 of what I got planned. I got an Oliva V Culebra, which I think is Series V tobacco. I'm pretty sure. I know it came with like Cane F and Cane Daytona Lanceros on either side, and there was a Culebra in the
Right in
middle.
the middle. Wow.
So I have that for us to smoke on the show.
nice.
I've got Opus.
segment?
I've got Opus X 20th anniversary cigars. Probably have enough for us to do one segment where the three of us can smoke the same cigar, which is awesome. And then it's kind of funny. Inside of my Oliva V that used to have K&F Lanceros and K&F Daytona Lanceros, which I must have smoked or floating around my humidor somewhere. On either side, there's Padron 1926 80th Maduros. And there was exactly 3 of them.
Oh, my God.
I'm like, well, there's another segment because that's a great cigar.
Perfect.
So I've been
That's a
trying to
sign.
find like sets of 3 cigars for us to smoke on the show. And in that, I found I forgot about the Oliva. I forgot they even made a Petit Corona in the V series because it's not a widely publicized thing. So that was my number 4. For Cigar Mount Rushmore, stay tuned. More coming up next. Stogies of the week. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere.